We rolling? Alright, let's go. Yes, my people, it's Men's TV bringing you back 900 thoughts from the dome to your phone. I don't want to call this video a vlog, but it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. I'm gonna be talking to you guys like on a heart-to-heart type of spiritual level. But yeah, we are in Budapest, Hungary. From Birmingham, UK, all the way to Budapest. Who would have thought? Made it into my lovely accommodation. Interior is amazing. I love it, man. It's not doing too much, but it's not doing too little at the same time. As of right now, you know, just chilling. But I want to go outside, get some cookies from this place called Cookie Beacon. Heard they do amazing cookies, and I've got an activity later on as well. I'm really just trying to, you know, make use of my time. I don't want to just, you know, stay indoors. So got that activity. We got some activities for the next few days, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. You know, it's a solo trip, but you guys are a part of the journey too, so I guess it ain't too solo. But yeah, solo trip, so far so good. Right after coming out the airport, there was a bus that took me directly to the city center. And my apartment was literally a 4-minute walk from the bus stop that I came off at. Not to mention the architecture, I can already tell I'm gonna fall in love with the city. It doesn't seem too modern, but it doesn't seem too old at the same time. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna hop out, go get those cookies, enjoy the rest of my evening. And yeah, you guys are along for the ride, man. Let's go. We are outside on our way to the Cookie Beacon. I don't even know if I'm walking the right way. I've just been taking videos of so much things, but so far so good, man. Budapest, very good weather. If you're coming here, be prepared for a lot of heat. The architecture is amazing though. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be like this cool. It's different in a way. It's like a mix of modern but old at the same time, but it's a perfect blend. But yeah, we're gonna make our way there. We're gonna see what it's saying. And I don't feel too lonely yet. Nah, I mean, this solo trip's going good. So guys, we are en route to Cookie Beacon still. And I found these shower things. I'm not really too sure what they do, and I'm not sure what's going to happen if I keep standing here. But I'm not opposed to finding out. Oh, here we go, guys. As you can see, it steams. Let's just go in. It's very brisk. I feel good. Sorry if you guys get wet in this process. Yeah, this is definitely what whoever invented this. whoever invented that needs a pat on the back. We need one of those in England. Bring that to England. I like that. Cookie Beacon was cool. I got Nutella cookies and Oreo one because I like Oreo and Nutella seemed like the most original to milk chocolate. I was hungry still, so I went to Subway to get a meal deal. I like Subway. Alright guys, we are back at the Airbnb. I'm gonna try the cookies. You know, outside was good. It was a good, nice little walk. I got to explore. Didn't even explore much of the city. I only explored like 2 blocks, but it was still cool just seeing all the architecture. The only downside I'd say is that I am getting a lot of funny looks from people when I'm walking down the street. One thing I didn't notice is how non-diverse this country is, or city. See, back in the UK, you could go down the street and see an Indian, Jamaican, an African, all sorts, but here it's not really like that. And I respect that, you know, they've kept their culture within their country. It makes sense. If I go to Africa, I'm not gonna see a bunch of white people. But I'm definitely noticing it, but I'm trying not to. Just cause I don't want to ruin this like trip or experience. I think the more that I try to notice it is the more that it will affect me. So I'm just gonna pay attention to what I'm doing, you know, keep a steady mind. Just remember that I'm here to enjoy myself. But yeah, let's eat those cookies. Alright guys, so we got the Oreo cookie from Cookie. Like, look, just look at it. Look how amazing it looks. Like, I want to eat it right now, but I'm literally salivating. You know what, let me sit down, let me start talking, man. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna lie. That's the best cookie I've had in my life. Over my days, that just made my day. And I've got another one too. I got a Nutella one in my bag. I'm gonna munch both of these. But yeah, I'm gonna eat these now, stuff them down in preparation for the next activity. I'll see you guys in the next shot. We're on this big bridge. It's really cool. I would like to stay on this bridge a bit longer, but I don't want to be late to the activity. It's a lot of nice boats though. That's something I like. We're going on a cruise tomorrow too. Spoiler alert. Bro, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a staircase. Let me try to zoom in. There's a staircase right over there that's going into that mountain. This is what I'm talking about. I want to explore everything. I'm here for 5 days. I don't even think I'll be able to be honest. But I'm gonna make the most of it anyways. Alright guys, so we have made it. Got the bikes here. Spoke to the tour guide. Very, very lovely person. Very nice person. The first person I've met in Budapest that's made me feel like I'm a human being. Had a very good conversation with him. Just about culture, in fact. We were talking about where we're from. We're both from Africa and Europe. Like we both shared similar nationality. Like that's just, it's put my mood up. You see, when you're nice to people and the energy gets reciprocated, it's good, man. See how I'm still smiling, bro. I'm not even on the bike seat and I'm still smiling. I am a sucker for like motor vehicles. I really like motor vehicles and I like going fast on anything that I can go fast on. So this is my treat. This is it. The bikes were fun, but I feel like I got jebaited. I was under the impression that I would be able to roam about freely without a group. But as you can see, that is not the case. So guys, as you can see behind me, we're on top of a mountain. You can see the whole view of the city. Rode up here with the electric scooters, or whatever those mechanical beasts are. Yeah, this is it's called the Citadel, and the mountain's called mountain of someone's name that's important that I forgot already. But he basically, his job was to convert all the people that were on this mountain, and that's why they named it after him. They killed him after though. They got tired of him converting. It's kind of sad, but hey man, can't force people too much. I think we're gonna go to another location now. Yeah, go check that out, and yeah, so far I'm having fun. This is what life's about. Going on top of mountains and looking at the city that you just came from, so you can realize how beautiful it actually is despite all the dirtiness that goes on within it. This sure is neat. I feel like the perks of a solo trip, you really get to take in stuff instead of going outside, you know, doing stuff, just partying. You really get to just be on your Jack Jones and take things in. Listen to your own thoughts. How do you feel about it? Not what the group feels about it. You get that leverage to feel what you want to feel about it. I think that's the most divine thing, you know what I mean? It sure is neat. Alright guys, we just finished the scooter, go-kart, and whatever you want to call it. Walking down the canal. It's amazing, man. I love water. I just love water. I love bridges. Like, this city is literally like my cup of tea. I ain't gonna cap. Spontaneous one, I am gonna go to the cinema now so I can watch a movie that I've been meaning to watch called Weapons. I've heard good things about it. We'll get to see what Budapest cinema is saying too. Then we're gonna end the night with some food and see what tomorrow has in store for us. I feel like every time I put my camera back into my pouch, I need to take it back out. And that's not because I'm forgetting what to say, it's because there's more that I need to say, clearly. Look at these views, man. Look at this architecture. And these are old buildings too. These are things that people knew how to do back in the day. We can't even match this in the modern times. I really love things like this. Like, I'd rather go to like a European country with a lot of history within it than a tropical island, bro. I'm being so, like, honest. The only thing I didn't like I said, was, you know, people looking at me a little bit funny. But I can understand why. It's not right at the same time, but I can definitely see why. Plus, I am recording. My outfit's fire. I've gotten a lot of compliments today too. And yeah, man, I am a black. So yeah. What's up, guys? I just came out of a movie. Very good movie, by the way. If you haven't watched Weapons, watch it. Very unique and dynamic movie. But yeah, I'm ready to call it a day, man. I'm gonna go home and sleep in my luxurious bed. Day one of this solo trip, amazing. I've had an amazing day, and you know, it's only gonna get better, to be honest. Anyone who's thinking of doing a solo trip, I say why not? I challenge you to do so. If you are thinking about it, if you even had the thought, the provocative thought to do so, I challenge you to do so. Get out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to be alone. Alone and independent in an environment that you do not know. You know what I mean? And just embrace the culture. Trust yourself and build that trust with yourself. It's a refreshing but weird feeling. but I'm learning to enjoy it. Second day I woke up, I felt tired. I just wanted to go back to sleep. I booked a tour guide with a bunch of people on the second day. I thought it would be fun, but it was kind of not fun just because I felt like an outsider. The tour guide wasn't really paying attention to me. I felt like, how do I put it? I wasn't meant to be there, even though I paid. Nonetheless, I couldn't let it get to me. You know, there was a lot of things to see. There was so much beautiful things that were captivating my mind and my eyes and everything. There was these pipes that sprinkled water from the ground up, and they had beautiful meaning behind it. The water will only go down if you stand with another person, stand with a community. I've honestly never seen such a magnificent building. Like, the color coordination on this building is what really does it for me. Everything around it too, it's like everything around it was placed with such thought and care. Got such a gothic type of architecture mixed with some sort of like Victorian aesthetic. It's wonderful, man. Hungary is beautiful. It exceeded my expectations with beauty too. Everything about it is like top tier, and I could literally just sit out here all day. Beauty within the, you know, this culture, just unique. I like unique stuff, man. That's one thing with these like Hungarians and a lot of European countries too. Creativity goes wild in architecture, and that's from stuff being torn down, being built again, being torn down and being built again, finding new ways to innovate. Know what I mean? And the thing is, some of these things can't even get taken down again, like now. They got forced to be taken down. They didn't get taken down because someone wanted to modernize it. They got taken down because of the unfortunate circumstances of war. You know, back in England, we be so quick to just take stuff down, make it again, and like do the same thing over and over again just because we want to be more modern. But we lose cultural significance within our buildings through that. I think the thing that makes a lot of European countries special is that you can see the culture just from looking at one building. You don't have to go searching through books. You can look at a building and know, oh, something happened here that I'm supposed to know about. Let me dig deeper into it. Next up on my bucket list was trying langos, a traditional Hungarian piece of food. I don't know how to describe it, but it tasted okay. It wasn't anything spectacular, and it wasn't anything horrible either. Okay guys, we're gonna make our way to the cruise now. On the cruise, solo dolo, just like always. I was going to take my book, Nipsey Hussle, The Marathon Don't Stop, because I've been meaning to finish it, but I don't think I'm going to, just because I don't want to look like that guy that thinks he's too cool for the activity. Especially because there's gonna be a tour guide saying stuff. I want to, you know, be fully attentive. I'm looking really forward to this. You know, they have lights that go on in the night so you can see the buildings in a different type of way, and I love the buildings here, so that's already a plus. So yeah, man, all that's left to do is for us to hop out and make our way there. Wouldn't it be crazy if I just teleported there in like 3, 2, and we're on the cruise, guys. I had to run to get here, man. I'm so tired. I was like one of the last people to get here, and I still got a seat. There was just this one seat right here. Look how many other seats there are with tables. I got the last seat that was at, and it was just singular, it was by itself. It couldn't have been more perfect. I'm really chilled out right now. I'm gonna enjoy the cruise, and we're gonna enjoy some views too. One thing that I wanna know is that while walking here, I went to a shop to get a bottle of Coca-Cola, and I was talking to the shopkeeper. Remember how I was saying I was getting dirty looks yesterday? I was talking to the shopkeeper, and I must have just like smiled at her, tried to cheer her up. But she wasn't budging. Like I even was like, oh, can I get a Coke please? She didn't even say nothing. She just grabbed the Coke and gave it to me. And I put, you know, the card through. I was like, oh, thank you. And then like I did this one last smile, just, you know, to try to get a smile out of her, try and make her feel better. And she actually smiled back. And like with her cute little Hungarian accent, she said like, thank you back. And I was just thinking like, sometimes it has to be you to get the good out of people. Like sometimes people are going through something. Sometimes people don't even know if you're friendly enough to be friendly back. So you really gotta break that ice sometimes in your own way. Don't be afraid to be nice to people. Don't be afraid to let your energy become infectious to people. That's the real message I saw from them. You know, it it was just a cute interaction I wanted to share with you guys. Yes guys, we are back. Well, not really, we're just floating in the middle of the river, but that was an amazing experience, man. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. The city is beautiful at night. If it's not even beautiful in the morning, you're crazy to say it ain't beautiful at night. One thing I definitely have to say is that, like, if you come to Budapest, expect to meet people that are just down to talk, bro. At these tourist attractions anyways, because it's a very tourist city. People all over the world come here. I was speaking to an American guy, had an amazing conversation with him, just about how dystopian our societies became with, like, taking photos, taking videos, like just being on your phone, not taking in the experience. Because he saw me just talking about Jack Jones, just, you know, taking in everything. You know, he sat down next to me, we just had an amazing conversation. It's an amazing night. He invited me to come to a bar with him, but I'm gonna have to back out on that one, just because that ain't really my scene. And also, I got a busy day tomorrow. 10 out of 10 for the cruise. It's amazing. If you come to Budapest, definitely do it. Definitely. Bro, this day just keeps getting better and better, man. I went to get some kebab from this kebab place. I searched it up on Google. It's called Hello Kebab. Go there. Everyone go there. Everyone watching this video, if you come Budapest, you need to eat at Hello Kebab. Customer service was amazing. I spoke to the guys. There must have been a language barrier. I asked for a meal. He thought I said menu. And he didn't give me what I wanted, but we sorted it out. And he didn't charge me because we were just having an amazing conversation. We're being very open, very polite. And it's just like, I think the theme for today with this trip is just like kindness, man. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't know someone. It doesn't matter if you're having all the reasons to not be kind. Don't let that influence you. If you know inherently it's good to be kind, it's good to, you know, be a generous soul, then go with it. Know what I mean? Don't let something, you know, take you off your frequency, bro, because you're gonna be even more devastated if you do. More bad things are gonna happen. He gave me fries on the house just because I messed up. Kindness means a lot, because you don't know what someone's going through. You don't know how much impact your actions can have on someone, how it can change them, influence them, inspire them to be more kind, or to just keep going. Someone could be on their last thread of life, and you can really be the tip that makes them go over the edge or maybe reconsider. But yeah, man, I'm loving it out here, man. Gonna go home, eat this food, and go sleep. We have a busy day tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog the whole week because I really just wanna, I don't like doing the whole vlogging thing just because it takes away the experience in a way. I hope you guys understand that. But I'm gonna put everything that I think is meaningful into the vlog. So if I think this is meaningful, it's definitely going into the vlog. The only way this couldn't be meaningful is if, like, tomorrow I get jumped by niggas. Or, like, I don't know, something just happens that's so, like, obscure that makes me resent Budapest in a very harsh way. 2 days into the trip, and I'm having a good time. I remember just yesterday I was stressing about how people were perceiving me, stressing about how people were viewing me. Only for a split second, but that split second was meaningful. You know what I mean? It was messing with my mental. I had to realize who I was, come back to terms with myself, and yeah, now we're here. I feel like I'm enjoying my own company more than ever just because I have the freedom to. I'm not like, oh, I'm in Birmingham, I know everyone around my neighborhood, or I'm gonna speak to my mom later. Like, I'm really making use of just like myself, being in my head, really deciding what I want to do, not waiting on anybody, just embracing it, man. Now I'm gonna go sleep. Just finished watching this interview, Tyler the Creator. It's dope. Eat some shawarma. That's what life's about, man. Yes, guys, I just left the thermal baths. It's right there. It's right next to the, like, one of the first bridges in Buda. Oh, there's someone skateboarding over there. I've been waiting to see some skateboarders. Yeah, man, that's what it's about. But yeah, the thermal bath was amazing. It was like the best thing that I think I've done so far on this trip. It's very relaxing. They have multiple different pools. I went to a more private one than the main one. There's a more main one, but I didn't really want to go to that one just because I knew it was going to be packed out. I knew I wasn't going to enjoy it because I'm not someone who, you know, doesn't like to have accessibility to my space, you know what I mean? And it was very, like, I don't even know how to describe it, just, it was very antique. Everything was very beautiful. They had a pool that was red, but obviously it was only red because the floor was red, but it was a nice touch. They had like a Turkish bath that had a very nice architecture around it. They had a sauna, a volcano sauna, which I couldn't stay in that for more than like 3 minutes. Know what I mean? Am I still getting stairs today, even at the thermal baths? Yes, of course. I was like one of the only colored people in that joint, but you really gotta like ask yourself, am I gonna let that ruin my trip that I paid for, that I'm taking myself out for? You gotta really look at what you can control. I can't control how other people are gonna look at me. You know what I mean? I can't control the history of my people. I can't control that. Yes, we are the oppressed and we're still oppressed to this day. But I'm not gonna act like that. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna enjoy myself as much as I want to, as much as I can. I ain't gonna limit myself because of some doctrinary that was out of my control anyways, you know what I mean? And the thing is, you're beautiful. Anyone's beautiful, so you really just gotta let yourself shine. I'm really delusional in that sense. Like, if someone's looking at me, I'll always change the script. I'll always make it. They're looking at me because I'm flat, because my muscles are popping, because I'm handsome. They wish they could look like me. No ego thing, but you gotta really flip the perspective. You choose how you live your life in that sense. You choose what perspective you go with in that sense. And if you're going on holiday by yourself, you definitely need that mindset. You need that I don't give a fuck mindset, but you only get that by changing the perspective. It's your reality, your script. You get to change it. You get to choose, you know, how you look at things. Don't let your thoughts control you, control your thoughts. It's really like that. The church was breathtaking. I've honestly never felt such at peace than when I was in there. It was weird. It's like the architecture was creating a blanket around me. You know, every material just carefully picked out. And it was oddly symmetrical on every side. And it's something you can only understand if you're there, witnessing it yourself. It's a beauty it's not done justice by videos or photos. You know what I mean? Just left the St. Stephen's Church. Very, very beautiful church. A lot of nice interior. That type of interior you look at and you think, how have we just not improved? We've just declined. The paintings inside are remarkable. So are the materials chosen. You know what I mean? They have a lot of marble, a lot of gold, and it just looks amazing. It's breathtaking. As soon as I stepped in there, I was wowed. They have a miracle in there, bro. The person who was the king at the time, St. Stephen, he got his hand chopped off, decapitated, because the rest of his body rotted away, but his hand or forearm even didn't rot away. The flesh was still on it. So they preserved it inside of the church. It got taken away, but they got it back and it's preserved within the church, and it's just amazing to look at and just see, like, that's God's miracle right there, that's God's work. I think the greatest thing about this trip, like going by myself, just the fact that I get to think, the fact that I get to just like take things on my own time. I was just sitting down in the church, just looking at everything. I was like thinking, if I came with my mom or my friends or something, like I would probably been rushed to get out, or like I wouldn't have been able to take everything in the way I wanted to. I wouldn't have been able to have my earbuds in, listening to my, opera and stuff like that. So it was just a blessing to think about, I think with my life, I've always been on a rush. I've always been like in a rush to go somewhere or to do something or to because I'm very laid back naturally. So it just made me emotional, the fact that I ain't got no one telling me what to do, bro. I could just be there chilling and it's okay. It's okay. Gonna go get some food now. But yeah, this is up there now. I ain't gonna count, this trip's been amazing. I took a day off just because I wanted to upload the YouTube video that came out last week. The grind, even though we're on holiday, the grind's still there, man. So I had to upload that. Gonna go to the cinema again. I wanna watch F1, I ain't watched F1 yet. And then after that, I'm gonna go exploring. And we've got 2 more days out in Budapest. Yeah. It's my last day in Budapest. My flight's tomorrow. So we're going all out today. We ain't going back home till we have to go back home, essentially. At this place called 26 Degrees. I fuck with it. There's like hella plants here, and I mean like real plants too, like ain't no fake shit. so I appreciate that. And the flight's tomorrow. It feels like I just got here yesterday. But yeah, I like 26 degrees. The interior is nice. You know, if you're someone who appreciates nature, someone who appreciates like plants, and it's a nice vibe. I feel like you like this place. I haven't tried the food yet, so I'm gonna get to that. Once I try the food, I'll let you guys know what I think. And yeah, man. But interior gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I ain't really been in a place like this before. Just surrounded by plants. I feel like poison ivy or something, you know. I'm so full right now. I want to go sleep. No cap. And I ain't even done yet, like. Still got a quarter of this plate, got half of this bowl to finish. And I've been eating. I've been here for like 20 minutes, but you know when you eat and like the food, it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. It feels like it just keeps spawning in after you take a bite. If I lived here, I'd be here every day or every other day. Nah, man. I think this is the best food spot I've came to so far. It's just why I'm vlogging it. I had a feeling it was gonna be like that, so you know, put it in there. I'm gonna continue eating. And I'll see you guys at the next destination. Peace. The rest of the day consisted of me exploring, you know, just taking my time with it. I wanted to read a book on top of this mountain. That mountain I was talking about at the beginning of the video, I found my way back to on the last day. Isn't that crazy? But I had to leave soon because I wanted to go check out the museum, and I also wanted to check out the fisherman's basket, if I'm even saying it right. This trip has been insightful. I've seen things that are wrong with me within this trip, and I've seen things that are things I can be proud about. I've also got to experience life on the other side of the world, in a way. It's beautiful. Exploration is a habit of mine, and you know, exploring another country definitely fulfills it.